Welcome to our exploration of the 7 principles of Stoic self-improvement. These principles are rooted in the wisdom of ancient Stoic philosophers, who sought to live in harmony with reason and nature. Virtue, as discussed by Epictetus in the Enchiridion, writes, "Virtue is the only good. Everything else is merely a means to an end. Virtue is the only thing that is always good, always desirable. Everything else may be good or bad, depending on the circumstances." Enchiridion, chapter 1. He emphasizes that virtue is the highest human achievement and the foundation of a happy and fulfilling life. Epictetus defines virtue as living in accordance with nature, which means living in harmony with reason and the natural order of the universe. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, states, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." He believed that virtue is the essence of a good life and that it is within our control to embody it. Seneca, another prominent Stoic philosopher, wrote, "Virtue is nothing else than right reason." He emphasized that living virtuously is living in accordance with reason and that this is the path to true happiness. In Stoic philosophy, virtue is not just an abstract concept, but a practical guide for living a meaningful and fulfilling life. By striving to be virtuous, we align ourselves with the natural order and achieve a state of inner peace and contentment. Reason, as discussed by Seneca in his Letters from a Stoic, states that reason is the highest human virtue, and it is reason that makes us human. It is the faculty that enables us to understand the world, to navigate its challenges, and to find our place in it. He emphasizes that reason is the power that allows us to understand the natural order of the universe and to live in harmony with it. Seneca argues that reason is the foundation of wisdom, justice, and virtue, and that it is the key to achieving inner peace and happiness. He further explains, "The universe is governed by reason, and we are part of the universe. Therefore, we must align our actions and thoughts with reason in order to live in harmony with the natural order of things." Seneca encourages us to cultivate reason through education, self-reflection, and critical thinking. By developing our rational faculties, we can make better decisions, navigate life's challenges more effectively, and achieve inner strength and wisdom. Epictetus, another prominent Stoic philosopher, also emphasized the importance of reason. He stated, "It is not events that disturb people, it is their judgments concerning them." This highlights the Stoic belief that our rational mind has the power to interpret and respond to external events in a way that maintains our inner tranquility. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This underscores the Stoic view that reason allows us to control our reactions and maintain our composure, regardless of external circumstances. The Stoics believed that reason is a divine element within us, a fragment of the universal reason that governs the cosmos. By aligning our personal reason with this universal reason, we can live in accordance with nature and achieve a state of eudaimonia or flourishing. Let's explore Principle 3, Indifference to external events, as discussed by Epictetus in his Discourses. Epictetus writes, "It's not what happens to you that matters, but how you react to it. If you are confronted with a difficult situation, remember that it is not the situation that is difficult, but your own reaction to it. You have the power to choose how you respond." Discourses, Book 2, Chapter 18. He emphasizes that we should focus on what we can control, our own thoughts and actions, rather than worrying about external events that are beyond our control. Epictetus encourages us to cultivate a sense of detachment from external events, like a spectator watching a play. He further explains, "Imagine that you are watching a play. You can choose to watch the play with detachment, or you can become emotionally invested in it. If you become invested, you will be disturbed by the ups and downs of the play. But if you watch with detachment, you will remain calm and untroubled." Discourses, Book 2, Chapter 20. Epictetus encourages us to apply this same principle to life. We should watch the events of our lives with detachment, like a spectator watching a play. This allows us to maintain our inner peace and freedom, regardless of what happens around us. As Seneca writes in On the Shortness of Life, "Endurance is the greatest virtue. It is the backbone of all other virtues. Without endurance, we cannot cultivate wisdom, justice, or courage. He emphasizes that endurance is the ability to withstand difficulties and challenges, and it is essential for achieving our goals and living a happy and fulfilling life. Seneca further explains, life is full of obstacles and challenges, but it is how we respond to these obstacles that matters. We can choose to give up, or we can choose to endure. Endurance is the key to unlocking our inner strength and achieving our goals. Here's a passage from Seneca's On the Shortness of Life that illustrates this principle. We must learn to endure what is difficult, to bear what is unpleasant, and to suffer what is painful. For it is through endurance that we build character, and it is through character that we achieve wisdom. Principle 5, self-reflection. As Epictetus writes in the Enchiridion, know thyself. This is the most important maxim of all. It is the key to wisdom, to happiness, and to inner peace. He emphasizes the importance of self-reflection, of understanding our own thoughts, beliefs, and values. Epictetus encourages us to regularly examine our own lives, to identify areas for improvement, and to work on becoming better versions of ourselves. He further explains, we must be willing to confront our own flaws and weaknesses, and to work on overcoming them. This is the only way to achieve true wisdom and inner strength. Here's a passage from Epictetus's Discourses that illustrates this principle. If you want to make progress, you must be willing to confront your own flaws and weaknesses. You must be willing to look at yourself critically and to work on improving yourself. This is the only way to achieve true wisdom and inner strength. Principle 6, inner strength. As Seneca writes in On the Strength of the soul is stronger than any external force. It is the fortress that cannot be besieged, the armor that cannot be pierced. He emphasizes the importance of developing inner strength, resilience, and courage in the face of adversity. Seneca encourages us to cultivate our inner strength through reason, self-reflection, and virtue. He further explains, we must learn to withstand the challenges of life with courage and determination. We must learn to face our fears, to overcome our weaknesses, and to emerge stronger and wiser from our struggles. Here's a passage from Seneca's On the Strength of the Soul that illustrates this principle. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. The greatest strength lies not in never being wounded, but in healing every time we are wounded. Principle 7, living in accordance with nature. As Marcus Aurelius writes in Meditations, the universe is a rational, natural whole. We are part of this whole, and we must align ourselves with its natural order. He emphasizes the importance of living in harmony with the natural world and the natural order of things. Marcus Aurelius encourages us to cultivate a sense of awe, wonder, and reverence for the universe, and to live in accordance with its natural laws and principles. He further explains, we must learn to see ourselves as part of the larger whole and to live in harmony with the natural world. We must cultivate a sense of inner peace, inner strength, and inner freedom, and to live in accordance with reason and virtue. Here's a passage from Marcus Aurelius's Meditations that illustrates this principle. The universe is change, our life is what our thoughts make it. We must learn to see the world as it truly is, and to live in harmony with its natural order. In conclusion, the 7 principles of Stoicism offer a powerful framework for living a virtuous, resilient, and fulfilling life. Let us embrace these timeless principles and strive to become the best versions of ourselves. So, what's next? Take the first step in your Stoic journey today. Read the works of Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius. Apply the 7 principles to your daily life. Share your thoughts and insights with others. And remember, the power to change your life is within you. If you found this video valuable, please like and subscribe to our channel for more content on Stoicism and personal development. Let's grow and learn together.